வணக்கம். In this episode of Cinema Evidence Ready Conversation, more of ஒரு ஓப்பன் கான்வர்சேஷனாக இருக்கும் நான் நம்புகிறேன். காரணம் என்னன்னா, நம்ம கூட இருக்கிறவங்க கேத்ரின் த்ரெஷா. கேத்ரின் த்ரெஷாவோட லைஃப் ஜேர்னி பற்றி பேச போகிறோம். எஸ்பெஷலி அவங்களோட ஆக்டிங் கரியர் நம்ம பார்த்துருப்போம். மெட்ராஸில் அவ்வளோ ஒரு சோல்ஃபுல்லான பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ் கொடுத்தவங்க. எகெயின் இப்போ கேங்கர்ஸில் சூப்பரான ஒரு டீச்சர் ரோலில் வந்து நம்ம எல்லாத்தையும் கலக்க என்டர்டைன் பண்ண போகிறாங்க. ஸோ விகடன் சார்பா warm welcome to you. I really admired your work in Madras because of people who were migrating from other places in Chennai, rooted Chennai people. They only know that their slang and their performances, the detailing of nuances in acting,
Correct.
even the look, even their reactions, the detailed expressions, you performed it very well. Still people are recognizing Kethi as Madras Kethi. So still people used to recognize you, Tamil audience celebrating that Madras film. So how do you see that memes and reacting? Still having you, I hope you see that memes regarding Madras.
Sometimes, yeah.
So how this feel? Because of working in a rooted film, the film creating a culture and delivering a reality of life, so which is more connected to the real life people. So that film is special in your career, I guess.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's no doubt about it. And what makes it more special was that it was my very first film. It was my debut in Tamil. So I have to. I mean, I'm really happy that Paranjit thought of me for that role. It definitely took a lot of homework to get into that space. First of all, because the language was very new to me, and secondly, because it's not like a typical template film.
Okay.
Where you're just playing the role of the heroine. You have your set of stock reactions. It's nothing like that. Like you said, it's creating a whole world and a life, right? And sort of representing that life in visual. I mean, in film format. So that way, it took a lot of homework for me. And as a team, we must have spent about 2 weeks doing a workshop here in Chennai.
Okay.
So that I would understand, and even so that Mr. Karthi would understand. So we just spend time together, and we'd go to North Madras. I think Vyasarapari.
It's North Madras. Totally Vadachennai. People used to call it Vadachennai. Yeah.
So go there and spend some time there and understand things, just so that you understand. Because we lived in the housing boards there, just to understand what is your surrounding like. So how you would normally be behaving.
Okay.
And we'd shoot a lot at like 4 in the morning.
Oh, early morning. That pipe scene and all.
Yes, 4 in the morning. So we'd report, come by around 2:33 to the location.
I think completely it's a new journey for you because
it was. I haven't done that again.
Okay.
What happened after that was I sort of got into typical heroine-y sort of roles, and that carried forward.
Okay.
And then I also ended up doing a lot of so-called glamorous roles, and that also carried forward.
Okay. Can do that multiple layer of acting ability you have actually, but people used to look at that glamorous portions of films used to come regularly.
Yeah.
It will disappoint you as in person, as an actress. Have you ever had a thought about it? Why people are coming with the same kind of scripts? Have you ever felt about it?
I have 2 ways of looking at it.
Okay.
One is that I know that, like you said, I'm aware because I see the kind of work that comes my way. Yes, the looks or the glamour part of it definitely does overshadow a lot of other things.
Good films, yeah.
Yeah, that's I wouldn't say good films, but yes, like you're saying, very, very like films like Madras. Let's put it that way. Yes, that is true. So, but I don't know if that's a negative thing. I'm just hoping that even at this point, I would be able to sort of do very, very author-backed, very layered roles like you were talking about.
Okay.
I'm hoping that happens.
Okay. According to you, I'm going to say a few terms which it is connected to your life. Or else you can share the experience, how it goes through in your life.
Okay.
The first term is time management. How you handle it?
I think it comes down to your priorities. I think managing your time is all about your priorities. Whatever is on your top 3 or top 4 will take up most of your time.
Okay.
In the day. So it depends on your priorities.
Okay. Because of I got some information about you are a multitasker, like you learned piano and you are a debate speaker. So a lot of things are there. So how you
That
schedule
was
your
when I was in school.
okay. So you're not continuing pursuing
No,
that
I
kind.
still play the piano
Okay.
every now and then. Where should I debate? Would you like to try? We can.
Yeah, okay. We'll go for it then.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't mind.
Tell us about Tamil cinema. Let's going for a debate now.
No,
It's on spot.
I was just joking. This
Okay.
is, I want to go with the flow. We can do this debate in another segment.
Okay. It's good to know that you are a debate speaker. That's
No,
nice.
I really like to debate.
Oh, nice.
Like, I've been told that I'd make a very good lawyer because I don't like to lose a debate.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. It's glad to know that.
Yeah.
And second one is investment.
Important,
Yeah.
very important.
Okay.
Like, it is important to invest your money. I believe that. I mean, I also believe that you should enjoy
Okay.
a part of what you are making. I'm not of the school where you have to save everything. No, I think you should also live in the moment and enjoy. But saving and investments are very important. Like at least 60% or 70% should go into your savings and
Okay.
investments.
Nice. Anger management. Anger.
I
Angry.
think anger is a very innocent emotion.
Oh, why?
See, because, the person at that point of time, like nobody wants to have an outburst or nobody wants to be yelling or
Okay.
flinging something or expressing their anger. It comes out probably as an instinct. Like, the situation or whatever was the trigger was so strong that it just came out. But if you see with any sort of a anger outburst, it slows down immediately. Like it'll just be like 2 minutes, 3 minutes of intensity.
Okay.
And then you see that it gets lower and lower because then you just start realizing, okay, this is not right. Let me calm down. So in that sense, I do think it is quite innocent. It wasn't thought through.
Just surpass the time. We have to be quiet.
If you can manage that and still keep your calm, then yes, that is important. But sometimes it doesn't happen. And okay, I'm talking of extremes now. You read the news and you see so many things that happen in just 2 or 3 minutes. People murdering someone else. I've been reading so much about wives or husbands killing the partner because of their
Anger management.
lovers, and those are all spur of the moment things.
Triggering point.
It's not something that they've been sitting and planning. It's something that just happened. And they reacted in that way because of it could not control the emotion.
Is there any personal change in yourself? Earlier we have been a very angry person. Now become a quiet person. Did it happen over through the years?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, any personal experience you had?
Continuous experiences, right?
Okay.
It's not one or two. It's a daily series of experiences. So
Okay.
now I think I am definitely much, much calmer than I was when I started out.
Nice. It's good to hear because of people used to get practice with that. That become a calm person, handle things in a right way.
No, there's no point, right? It's just wasting energy if you're going to be angry all the time. So sometimes it's just the best thing to do is be calm. See, whether you're angry or you're calm, sometimes the situation, the outcome is not going to change.
Okay.
Right? Especially if it's not in your hand. Then why lose your temper? Like, okay, chill.
Chill. Overthinking.
Overthinking. Should be controlled, no?
Okay.
Not necessary. These things are all very easy to say, but difficult to practice. Like all of these things, it takes regular practice. So you should identify where is the thinking becoming useless. When you get stuck in a loop, it's just going in circles and there's no solution, there's no outcome. That is when you have to decide right there.
Okay.
That there's no point of thinking that much.
Okay.
But it's easier said than done. It takes a lot of practice. I'm still doing it. I also tend to overthink quite a bit.
Some of the other actors also mentioned the same. Overthinking, it helps being an actor to improvise the character. Somewhat it will help to perform better in an acting. It happened to you? Some of the characters when you're reading in the script, you imagined yourself about the character.
That is not overthinking.
Okay.
That is not the kind of
imagination. It's preparation.
Yeah, that is imagination and preparation. That is going in depth.
Okay.
Overthinking and going in depth are two different things.
Okay.
Maybe that person didn't understand the word, or there must have been but that's not the meaning.
Okay.
Overthinking is, it's not a good thing, and I don't think it's going to lead to anything positive. It just causes stress and anxiety. So that's not the purpose. Like, if you want to be prepared or go more in depth into a character, you go more into that world. That is not overthinking.
Okay.
That's actually a very nice, interesting, peaceful process, right?
I want to know that the internal things about that life of being an actress. Or it's been over 10 plus years of acting life. We couldn't get regular opportunities. Sometimes we will come after a bunch of films, so we can't handle the timeline. So over the period of time, things will change. So how are you enjoying this process as an actress?
I think, it's interesting because it's not like a regular job. Like you said, sometimes there'll be nothing to do, and then you have a lot to do. And it's about how that's where this time management and not overthinking and everything comes into play. And also when it's a very uncertain, unpredictable industry, a very uncertain, unpredictable job to do.
Okay.
Very, it's a very uncertain and unpredictable profession.
Okay.
To have. So as time goes by, I think one just develops or becomes at peace with both sides of it.
Okay. The final term, which comes around all over the world, it's common term. It's in everyone's life. So how do you term yourself love in your life?
I think that should be the ultimate goal. Don't you think? Like, I think a lot of things, I think the whole world should revolve around it. I'm not talking about, like, when you talk about love, I'm talking about the broader definition of love.
Okay.
Like, the reason why we live should be for love. It could be for our jobs, for nature, for our families, for God, for something that we believe in. Not necessarily romantic love. That is one part of it.
Yeah. Of course, love is a general
That is one
term.
part of it. But everyone is driven, I think, by the end of the day, by love, right? Some people might be very good at sport. That's because of their love for it. You cannot force a person to be good at something. There is a genuine feeling
True.
towards it. Like a lot of people who are excelling in cinema, like for example, Vadivel sir, I think he genuinely loves cinema. There are one or two instances in this film where he was having a very hard time shooting because we'd put him in a river. He didn't have to get into that river and stand there in the hot sun, but he did it. And he didn't even tell Sundar sir, no, I don't want to. He could have.
Okay.
He could have said, no, I will not do this. But he still did it. That comes out of love. He doesn't have to.
Okay.
Right? So some people love money. So they will find different ways to earn their money and multiply it. Nobody's forcing them. So I think love is the ultimate goal.
Okay. And Gangers, Tamil audience going to watch, especially after 15 years of combination with Sundar sir and Vadivel sir.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So that will be, I know it is a hilarious travel, a hilarious journey. So working with experience with Vadivel sir and Sundar sir. Vadivel sir when he is on the spot, everyone used to laugh. Even that entire making team itself used to get laugh.
Correct.
So on the spot, you had the same feeling.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Like, I think Vadivel sir, he likes to make everyone feel very involved in the process. He's someone who likes to improvise a lot, and when he improvises, he's naturally funny, so everyone's going to start laughing. And if you don't understand, he'll tell you why it's funny. That's even funnier. So
even he's very good at body language. That is what the thing.
That is one of his strong points.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I do. Even if you have a language barrier, but when you say his body language, you used to get laugh on the spot. It happened?
Yes,
happened?
So many times, especially when he came in about, I think, 2 different get-ups.
Okay.
One get-up when he just walked in, I didn't even recognize him. I thought, okay, we have a visitor on the set. So he was just standing. I was sitting there and he was standing and looking at me. And I'm like, okay, this visitor is weird. Just like staring. And he's not going, he's just looking at me. And I'm like, oh my God, it's you.
Okay.
So that was, the white beard, the last dialogue in the trailer. And the other one that was really shocking was when he got dressed up as that party in the lady getup.
Okay.
Oh, he was hilarious. Like, he even changes his voice when he's wearing that sari.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great success in your career. From Wicked and team, we thanking you.
Thank you.
மகன் மகளுக்கு வரன் தேடுறீங்களா? கவலைய விடுங்க. உங்களுக்காகவே நம்பகமான வரன் பார்க்கும் சேவையை 25 ஆண்டுகளுக்கும் மேலாக செய்து வருகிறது தமிழ் மேட்ரிமோனி. இப்பவே ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்ணுங்க.